Oh, off the side rope. Let's go. Over the top. Okay. Clothesline. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. That's what I'm talking about. Come on over here. cmbuilder.io. cmbuilder.io. Amazing big day for us today. Pushing our excavation workbench. Okay, so I've snapped in my 2D geotechnical drawing. I also have my imported 3D model. I'm just going to go ahead and hide the terrain to show you the underside of the concrete structure. So all these footings are what we're going to try to model and carve out of the map to have good, accurate planning and simulation of your excavation. So this is all happening 100% in the web, 100% in the browser, no locally installed software at all. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to hide the model real quick, and I'm going to start just on top of the 2D drawing. First thing I have to do, I'm going to go down into SiteWorks, Excavation, and create an excavation boundary. Now, this will work a lot nicer in 2D view, so just a little tip for you guys if anyone's going to try it. I'm going to change the map like this, and I'm going to work my way out here. So what I'm doing here on this kind of bulk excavation is I'm just setting a very broad overall excavation boundary that I essentially flatten the top of the topographic map. Okay, so I've done that, and now I can start doing my cut and fill planning from on top of this drawing. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go out to cut, and I'm going to do the first elevation. So again, just drawing right on top with the pen in the browser. Oops, I think I went a little too short there. You can see the elevation changes here. So I'm going to bring it back here, here. I hit done, and I can just read off the drawing. I'm 86.95, 86.95. Good, so I have that. Now I'm going to do my next elevation here. So I'm just going to close this real quick. I'm going to go back into cut, and now I'm going to draw over here. Oops. Good. Okay. Drop here to the top of this. Next elevation, and hit done. Now I can see on this drawing we're at 83.95 on this one. So let's go 83.95. Great, so now I have two different elevations. Let's go ahead and turn off this drawing here from quick access. I can quickly see that I've created these two. Now let's create a ramp. So I'm gonna just drop in from the positive ramp. Actually, you know what? It's probably easier to do this in perspective view and 3D view. So let's just drop in this ramp here. It's gonna snap to my elevation. There you go. Boom, oop, boom. Now, I'm going to create this to be 14 meter wide, and I'm going to put this at a 5% grade. You can see there's a bunch of information that comes with this, and there you go. I have a ramp, okay? So I just showed you how easy it is directly in your browser to model excavation. Let's just talk about a finished, completed site. So here, I have the same job. I've already set this up. It only took a few minutes, to be honest. It's really easy to do. So I'm going to turn off this drawing. And now if I want to look at it from like kind of a 4D perspective, I can just kind of click through each of the stages. So bulk stage 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we start to cut out the footings for the core and some of the detailed excavation footings. Now what's really nice is I can just go over here to earthwork takeoff, and right inside my UI I have a calculated a QTO of each of those cuts, and I can actually apply a swell factor. So let's make sure that the swell factor, say it's at 20%, and I have really compact volume, loose volume of each of those, and then I have a detailed breakdown of every single cut, ramp, and all the details on that, and I can just export this to Excel very easily if I want to put that into my estimating software and start applying some values to it in terms of cost. So there you go, I export it to Excel. Very nice, big deal for us, because excavation planning is something that doesn't get done well at the GC level right now because there's not easy and low effort tools to do so. cmbuilder.io, Key Feature Friday.